Good morning, amazings. If you are still living the same day over and over and over again, the same life year after year, and you're wondering what the heck you're doing wrong, it's you. I'm sorry. But it is. It really is. And it's probably something really simple. When you spend all day and you're trying to change and you're trying to transform, and I'm not saying like that, there's something wrong with you. There isn't. It's just where you have allowed yourself to stay comfortable. So you're afraid to take that chance, or you're afraid um, to change in some way. It doesn't matter what it is. I know, because I do the same thing. I do the same thing a lot, and I have to talk myself into, and sometimes force myself into doing things differently, to think differently, to speak differently, to act differently. You can't get to where you want to go and who you want to be without changing it, without letting go of your fears and your anxieties. You need to take baby steps. You need to crawl if you have to, but you got to do it. Like, I'm writing a book, and even though I'm going through the whole process, every single day, I am constantly hearing my own thoughts go, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do this, no, don't do it today, don't do it today. Okay, just do this today. And then let go. Okay, no, do something else, do something else. And I'm constantly hearing myself try and talk myself out of it. Constantly. I know my goal. I know what I'm working towards. I know how close I have to get there. And I know how much more I have to do. And I know that all the way I'm battling me. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's uncomfortable. I I have I have a book out already, Life with Matt, and even though the process was kind of similar, I still battled myself. I am so battling myself this time, especially right now. I don't know why, but it's uncomfortable. I even think about things that maybe it's like the career, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. That's not comfortable in my life right now. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. And making up excuses and making up, whatever, right? You get to choose you in every moment. You get to either put yourself in a depression or become excited. But if you're continuing to do the same thing, you're going to continue to have the same life. If you continue to listen to the same people, you're going to continue to have the same life. You're going to continue to be the same person every single day. It's just what happens. And same goes if you're trying to look for a relationship. First of all, don't look. Let it go. The right person, no matter what, will show up for you. You don't need dating sites, although I know there are lots of people who found each other on dating sites, and that's wonderful. And if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it, but you don't need it. My husband and I met on a video game. I know, weird. That was way before, it was in 2003, and it was all by fluke, all by accident. I was done with relationships. He was done with relationships. And we just met, became friends, and there was an instant connection, and we've been together for 19 years. It doesn't matter. I would never, so back in 2003, I would never have done what I did then. I would never have taken the chance. I would never have put myself out there. I didn't even want to play the game. That's how funny it is. I didn't even want to play the game because it was an online game, and I didn't want to do online games. I just liked playing my own games at home with my kids. And it was my oldest daughter and my brother who were playing, and said, just take it from me for a few minutes. I got to go do something. And eventually I got really interested in the game. And then, of course, one thing led to another. But it doesn't matter what it is, if it's a career, if it's a wonderful example of a career. My husband was he worked at a gaming company for years, but he didn't start there. He started as a young buck drawing pictures because that's what he loves doing. He's an artist, and he was drawing pictures, drawing illustrations and stuff, and he would take it and get it critiqued. And this is like straight up high school. He would go and he would do this and get it critiqued by the artists there. And one thing led to another. They became friends, you know, they got to know each other. And then they just hired him. And then he ended up working there for many, many years before they closed down. So there are so many things that if you just pursue it one day at a time, one moment at a time, one step at a time, you can get to where you want to be. Even with Rose, training Rose, like I never thought it was possible we could be standing out here in the rain in the morning with people going by, with the neighbors doing whatever they're doing, and that she would be okay. I never even, there's no way. Her whole babyhood, her whole, like now she's almost 5, but I never, even though all the process that I did, every step, every baby step, try this training, try that training, do this, do that, there's still a lot of work to be done. But man, you know, just take baby steps. Don't give up. If you don't want things to stay the same, change them. Only you can. Starts with your thoughts, starts with your actions, starts with your feelings. What does it look like? What kind of person are you when this happens? What is it that you want happening? If you don't know what you want happening, it's never ever going to happen. That's a big one. Big, big, big. If you don't know what you want to happen, it will never happen. So be aware of that. If you have a goal, then no matter what, don't stop. Keep going. No matter how many times you talk yourself out of it, keep going, because you are worth it. I love you.